Hey, it's Steph taking you through a Vinyasa flow. So grab a set of blocks if you'd like and meet me at the top of your mat. We're gonna start with our feet hips width apart, maybe a little wider. Roll the shoulders back, just standing tall. Inhale, reach the arms up through the center and take that right wrist with the left hand over to the left side for a side stretch. Inhale, coming back, take the left wrist and reach it over to the right. Inhale, back to center. As we exhale, release the arms back behind. Maybe either placing the hands on the low back or clasping your hands, gently opening the chest. Doing a little shoulder shake out in between, side to side. And then releasing. Inhale, draw the arms up. And exhale, bend and fold. Finding a forward fold here, release through the head and neck, bending the knees, make sure to soften down. You could hook the elbows or maybe walking your hands side to side, or maybe even using those blocks to rest. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, find your half forward fold, lengthen, and then as you exhale, step back to a down dog. From that down dog position, you can stay here or you can come from tabletop. We're gonna lift the right leg back. So you can be here from tabletop or lifting from down dog. Notice that I still have that neutral neck and spine, so I'm not pressing way back here. I'm engaging through the core. Inhale, as we exhale, soften the knees, soften the elbows, and hug that knee in towards your chest. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, hug it in. One more. This time, step that right foot towards your right hand, create space, and grab your blocks if you'd like. Just find a little rock here, forward and back. Now you can always be here with the back knee down. Otherwise, moving through that lunge. Start to wiggle the toes a little wider so that you're not on a tightrope. Feet are hips width apart, maybe a little wider. Bend through both knees, bending that back knee somewhere underneath the hip, and rise up into your high lunge. Inhale, lengthen. This time as we exhale, we're gonna throw the arms back. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, and then finding a flight position. Notice I draw the shoulders back, I lengthen through the spine, and come back to your lunge. Inhale to that high lunge. Exhale, send it back to flight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, find that flight. Stay here in flight as I start to shift the weight a little bit further into my front foot and leg, or lift off, finding a warrior three. We're gonna move through this. Inhale. Draw that knee up. You can always tap down in between. Lift the knee front. Exhale, send it back to either flight or stay in that warrior three hinge. Notice I'm keeping a soft bend in the standing leg, really engaging through the core, drawing the left knee up, finding some functional balance. Exhale, send it back. One more. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, send it back. This time, as I set that back foot down, I'm just gonna do a little rock here, forward and back. Between my feet, feel that weight shift, and then let your hips naturally open up towards the left side. Inhale, reach through the arms, and then as you exhale, take that right arm onto the right leg and circle sweep the left arm. So reaching up through that top arm, and then continuing that circle sweep. Inhale and exhale, down and around. So we're getting some nice mobility here for that shoulder, bending and extending through the back leg. One more, and then hold that top arm, maybe up, maybe overhead, maybe drawing the hand to your hip or your low back. And then taking the back hand down onto the back leg, reach to the top arm, either looking up or down. Notice I'm not dumping into this, so I still have a neutral spine, strong core. Inhale, take both arms up, and then as you exhale, press out through the arms, finding a warrior two flow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more here. Holding in that warrior two, not locking my legs in any set position, taking care of your hips, letting your feet go where they need to go, letting your legs be more narrow if you need to, and then just taking your arms into any variation. Maybe it's up, maybe it's behind, maybe it's back, palms up. Try something new here. Inhale, and as you slowly exhale, draw the legs back down and turn open towards the side of your mat. Find a little movement here, side to side. Inhale, grounding down. Exhale, roll it all the way up, reaching at the top. And then as you exhale, just let your arms flow. Maybe side to side, maybe rotating forward and back. So just finding your own movement here. Letting it go. Maybe you want to circle sweep all the way down and around. Maybe reaching the arms forward or back. So just finding where you need some movement in your body. And whenever you're ready, bringing it all the way down. Maybe taking the hands onto the blocks. You could reach the arms out. You could stack the blocks, coming up a little higher onto the forearms, maybe even stacking up higher underneath the forehead, or even hands to shins. Wherever you are, keep a soft bend through your knees, maybe even finding a little movement side to side. Not feeling like you need to stay and hold a position, but do what feels right for you. Maybe wave the spine. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, walk it back to the front of your mat and step back to that down dog or tabletop. From here, bend the knees, bend the elbows, soften, lift through the hips, keep lifting through the front spine, through the core, through the shoulders as you wave your spine forward to a high plank. From this high plank, make sure you're drawing in and up through the core, lower the knees. Inhale as you exhale, slow as you can possibly go, all the way down to your belly. Controlling it. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, press back to that plank. So we're drawing in and up. Why do we press back to plank? Because we're engaging through the core. If we just hang out in up dog, we're releasing our low back and dumping into our low back spine, which we don't want to do. So really draw in and up here. Tuck the toes and then just rest back, pressing back to either a half dog, maybe coming onto the forearms, or maybe a full child's pose. Inhale, coming back up. Tuck the toes from that tabletop position and find your down dog. Again, keeping that neutral neck and spine. Inhale, soften, exhale, send the left leg back. Keeping the hips facing down. Inhale as you exhale, bend, soften, and pull that left knee in. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, hug it in. One more. And step the left foot towards the left hand. Grab those blocks again, keep them handy. Do that little rock here, forward and back, widening your stance so that you're not on a tightrope. Bend through both knees and slowly rise up into your high lunge. Inhale, reaching through the arms. Exhale, throw it back. Inhale it up. Lengthen, exhale. Get rid of it. One more here. And then find that flight. Draw the shoulders back. Lengthen. Feel the weight start to shift into the front leg. Continue to breathe. And then either staying here or lifting off into that warrior three. And then slowly drawing the right knee up to the front. Engage, lift through the core, and exhale, send it back. Keep that soft bend in the standing knee. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, send it back. One more here, drawing it up. And as you exhale, slowly send it back. Bring your hands to your hips and just find that little rock. forward and back. As you start to neutralize, shake out the hips, turning open to the right side. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, taking that left arm on the left leg, circle sweep the right arm. Stay here and continue to sweep through the arm. Opening through the shoulder. One more time. And then holding that top arm, reaching up, maybe overhead, maybe your hand to your hip. Maybe you just want to stay here. Taking your gaze wherever you'd like. And then sliding the right hand down onto the right leg, reach to the top arm. Again, looking up or down. And lengthening here, engaging. Have a nice neutral spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw it down. Turn open to the right side. Now I'm going to turn to face you so that my booty isn't facing your side. But just finding that movement here. Find some lunges side to side. Inhale, bending down. As you exhale, roll it up. And then again, taking the arms in whatever variation you want. Maybe it's side to side. Just notice how that feels for the back muscles, for the arms, for the shoulders. Maybe you need to move for the hips. So just finding your own movement here. And then whenever you're ready, bringing it all the way back down to the blocks or to the mat, finding a wide forward fold. Feel free to wave the spine. Use those props or maybe hands to shins or hands back behind. Inhale, bending both knees, walk it back to the front. And then sending it back to that down dog. Again, from down dog or from tabletop, inhale, bending the knees and elbows, soften. Exhale, lift through the core, wave the spine forward, finding a plank on the knees. And then as you exhale, slowly lower down. Coming all the way onto your belly, inhale, exhale, pressing back up, engage, and find that resting position. Maybe it's just coming down onto your forearms, maybe somewhere in between, or finding that full resting pose in child's pose, or somewhere more comfortable. And slowly coming up. Hopefully this was a Vinyasa flow to help wake up your body, find some movement, and just really get energized for the rest of your day. You can continue to move or let this be your practice for today.